Hey guys, it's Amber. So today's video is going to be my January favorites. And I'm also going to include some favorites from December because in December I decided to do like my ultimate favorites, which were items that I'd hit pan on. So I didn't include some of the things that I had been using in December that I didn't necessarily hit pan on. So I thought I'd include them in this one. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, for foundations, I've still been using my L'Oreal True Match Lumi, and I've been actually mixing it with my CoverGirl 3-in-1. I love this mixture. It's like the perfect combination. If you're interested on how that looks, I just did my like winter foundation routine. You can go ahead and check that out. And then the other skincare product I've been really liking is this e.l.f. BB cream. Now this color is a little bit too dark for me, so I do have to kind of like work with it and mix it in with like a lightener just like along my jawline to make it more wearable. But the thing I love about this is the formula is so nice. Like it reminds me more of my Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer as far as like the thickness. I wish I would have ordered a lighter color because then it would have been like so good. Like the thickness of it is really nice and it's not nearly as thin as the tinted moisturizer was. It's a great light coverage for when I'm just at home and I don't want to wear a lot of makeup, but I want something on my face. That's what I've been reaching for. Okay, so next, what should we do? Okay, we're going to do cheek products. So I've got quite a few cheek products, more so in December. I was wearing the Sweet Cheeks blush from Be a Bombshell. I did use this in a tutorial quite recently. It is really bright looking, but it goes on the face really nice. I think I wore this in my Naked 3 tutorial, and pardon my fingers, I was doing hair, I was working today, so they're dyed. But I love this blush. It is kind of iridescent in the fact that it's like multi-tonal, so you don't have to use a highlight with it. I really like this. That has definitely been a favorite. This Pixi Subtly Sun Touch Beauty Bronzer. I love this stuff so much. Like I used it in my Blake Lively tutorial, I think, last month. I love this. I have been using it more than just for blush, for bronzing and contouring as well. Like I really like this. This month I've been using more of the e.l.f. Cream Blush in Heartbreaker. And I use this with the e.l.f. Stipple Brush. It goes on really nice, and I feel like it's like the perfect complement to my more dewy skincare routine because it keeps that luminosity to my cheeks, and I just really like it. The other blush I've been liking is more of a matte blush, and this is from NYX, and this is the color Mocha. This is what I have on today, and it's just kind of that great standby blush when you need something that just looks nice, kind of a deep rosy mauve tone to it. And I like using a more matte blush right now because my foundation and stuff has been more dewy, so it doesn't like go shimmery, too shimmery, especially with the highlighter that I've been using, which is, by the way, the new baked highlighter from e.l.f. is what I've mostly been using. And at first I wasn't sure if I was gonna like this because I thought that it wasn't gonna be very pigmented. Like, let me show you. So here is the Mary Luminizer, which I really do like. Like, you just touch that and see it's super pigmented. And then you go into this and you think, okay, that's hardly pigmented at all. But sometimes the Mary Luminizer can be too much, and this just ends up being the right amount. So if you kind of shear this out, which I have to, because if you put the Mary Luminizer on full strength, it's like a disco ball. It actually becomes really, really nice once it's on the face. So although it doesn't swatch out as well as you would think, it actually looks really nice. It's what I have on today. And you can see it does give a really nice glow, and I really like this. And it's super cheap, so hey. Okay, let's go to eye products. So for eye base, I have really been liking wearing more pinks. And this is the Double Wear Stay and Play Shadow Cream from Estee Lauder. This is in the color Pink Amethyst. This stuff is awesome. It doesn't really dry out at all, so it just lasts forever. With the holidays and needing a little bit more sparkle, I did find myself jumping back into the e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow. And I did probably go for the gold most often, but there's quite a few shades, and I probably dipped into all of them at some point. and I just felt like it was a great time to use an extra shimmer. New Year's, Christmas, and all that. So I was really loving this, used it a lot during the holidays. And then I was using my e.l.f. baked eyeshadows. I did a tutorial using the purple one, which was a holiday New Year's look. But these ones are just great everyday shadows. And there's kind of the more plummy color. And then this one, which is called Toasted. Isn't quite as pigmented, but you know, I really like these. I played around with them a lot in December. As far as palettes go, of course, my Naked 3, I have been using this a ton. I love it. I have a whole review on this, so I'm not going to go into depth on it, but I really liked it. Now, for those of you who saw my other video about my no makeup anti-haul makeout 2014, I really wanted to push myself to rediscover things that I had in my collection, or whatever you want to call it, that maybe I wasn't reaching for as much, or maybe I just wasn't using, or maybe didn't really like the first time I tried it. Well, this is definitely one of them. I got the Tarte Big Thrill palette. Whoop. I got the Tarte Big Thrill palette last spring. It was like a 2012 Christmas holiday package. I found it randomly in the spring in Ulta, and I was like, okay, this is a steal, because I really wanted to try the Amazonian clay, which I do love these, and I have used these some this past month as well. And they have some great lip glosses, which I also enjoy, but I really was just kind of underwhelmed about the eyeshadows. Well, this was one of those things that was my rediscovery for this month. I don't know why I didn't like these. There are some that are more sheer than others, but there's a lot of colors that I went back into and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. Like this brown right here. Super, super pretty. Just, sorry, my finger looks so gross. Super pretty brown, just shimmery, and let me swatch a few of the other colors. So there's some of the greens and blues, and then the browns, and that one's kind of a plummy right there. And then as far as some of the light shades go, they are really pretty. They tend to be a little bit more sheer, so you do kind of have to layer them a little bit more. But I think that's really nice when you've got a blend out shade or a light shade that's not too strong. Just for that everyday look, and especially for people who are just starting out in makeup, sometimes it's nice to have something a little sheer that you can build up to a really nice intensity. So that way you don't just get like a whole bunch of dark shadow and then you're like blending it and then it's too much. And there are a couple mattes in here. I really enjoyed these ones, especially just nice like everyday matte look. And today I am wearing these two colors right here. And so yeah, this is just kind of something I hadn't reached for. I used it like once or twice and was just kind of like and always went for the blushes, which of course I still love. But I'm really excited that I rediscovered this, because now, or discovered it for the first time I could say, because now I feel like I'm gonna get a lot more use out of this and really enjoy it. The only thing I don't like about this is that there's not a black. Like there's no really dark shade. The darkest shade is probably this green or this plum. And although they do have some good pigmentation to them, I don't feel like it's dark enough to really use as a liner. So that's my only complaint. But otherwise, I am really liking that. I'm keeping it on my vanity and I'm going to continue to use it. Okay, so a few other little random bits and pieces. Hair product. I tried out this 12 Benefits, and it's supposed to do all these things, protect your hair, smooth it, shine it, blah, blah, blah. And I've been using this as my leave-in conditioner, and I've been really, really liking it. And then for lip products, first of all, I've been using this Pillow Plush from Michelle Phan. I got this in one of my Ipsy bags. And I kind of hate that I love this because it's $15. Like, I don't ever think I will spend $15 on a lip balm. Maybe if this was one of the red colors or berry shade that actually gave pigmentation, I wouldn't feel so bad. But this like is orange, but it seriously just comes off clear. So I kind of hate that, but I love how this feels on my lips. Like I have made a huge dent in it already, and it's like my nighttime thing. Like I put it on my lips, it feels great. I haven't had as much dry chappiness as I usually have, so I really like this actually. Now lip products, I feel like I've like mixed it up a ton, like just wearing different looks all the time, so I didn't have a lot of standout favorites. But a couple of them is this e.l.f. matte lip color in Natural. Try to find a clean spot to swatch. It's just a great, more pink matte nude lip. And then this one from e.l.f., which is Party in the Buff, which is more of a peach nude, and that's what I've got on today. And I just like it because I feel like when you've got paler skin, it's that perfect nude that doesn't make you look dead. And I like that it kind of has those orange tones because I feel like that's kind of coming in and a little more popular. And then I think this is my last favorites, but this Berry Couture color, it's just the perfect berry shade. It's so pretty, and I have still been wearing it a ton because I really, really like it. And then there is one more thing that I forgot to mention. Oh, actually two more things. One of them is an eyeliner, which I just like could not mention. My eyeliner has gone missing. Okay, so I forgot to mention this, but another favorite I could not forget is the Starlooks eyeliner in Topaz. And I feel like I've been wearing this on so many eye looks. It's like freaking ridiculous. I used it in a tutorial and I like kind of prevented myself from using it in other ones because I was like, I don't want these to all be the same, but I just love it so much. And if you have hooded eyes or small eyes, like it opens up your eyes so much. Like if you just go on underneath and like, I don't know, like I just feel like it just brightens your eyes up so much and love it so much. And the last thing is a new setting spray, and I also use this in my foundation routine, and this is the Dewy Finish by NYX, and I really like it. I feel like it gives the skin a nice finish and it takes down any of that powdery look. Obviously I wouldn't suggest it for anyone who has oily skin, but for someone like me who has dry skin and my foundation tends to get like more thick and more dry looking, it's really nice because it brings back that skin feeling to your face and it helps your makeup last longer. So win-win. I forgot to mention this in November, but this has still been kind of my favorite, is the Be Enchanted scent. I had a huge Bath & Body Works haul a couple months ago, and so I've been slowly kind of rotating through some of the products, but still Be Enchanted has been my favorite that I've been using so far. So this has been my go-to lotion. That is officially everything that I have in my favorites video. And I just wanted to take a second to thank you guys that are watching this video, that are subscribed to my channel. I have gotten quite a few new subscribers lately, and I just want to say thank you so much for joining me in this adventure. I really appreciate it when you guys take the time out of your days to watch my videos and to leave a comment, to like, to subscribe. I know that there's a lot of people out there that you could watch. I know the beauty community is really competitive and you can spend hours and hours watching beauty videos and not watch a single one of mine. So when you take the time to actually watch my video and give me comments or feedback, I appreciate it so much. It really just makes my day. It just makes me feel like there's a reason why I'm doing this and you guys are enjoying it, then it keeps pushing me to do more. Hey, if you guys have any more comments or requests, I'm always happy to do those. And thank you so much again for watching. I love you all. Goodbye.